We're making a Mario drink today, guys. I just got these brand new well, they're not brand new, actually. These have been around for years, but I'm excited about them. These are Galactic warheads, and I was thinking to myself the other day, these are absolutely delicious, but what can I do with them as far as a drink goes? They got a couple flavors, they're good, they're solid, but they're so dark, they're so cool. It's Mario Galaxy. It's basically telling me, Galactic Mix, make a freaking Mario Galaxy drink. So that's what we're doing today. That come out too hot? Not hot enough, huh? So to create this Mario Galaxy inspired cocktail, we are going to start with an infusion because I just love infusing things. And as I said, these Galaxy cubes are essentially asking for that. Now the 3 flavors in here are Rocket Raspberry, Cosmic Punch, and Black Hole Cherry. The only problem is there's no way to know which flavor you're getting unless you actually bite them, and it will stain your tongue. Like, I'm talking like dark blue. And this is the start of a very long day of filming. So if I eat any of these trying to figure out what flavor is what, it's just not gonna be a good time. So we're just gonna dump all of these into this jar and cover it with vodka. I'm calling this Galactic Vodka. This is gonna taste like a fruity Galactic punch. I mean, Galactic's not a flavor, but punch, cherry, raspberry, it's gonna be a punch flavor. So let's dump these on in, and we're just gonna use all of them, and we're gonna cover it in vodka. Now the vodka you use for this infusion really doesn't matter. There is so much sugar in this candy, any vodka is gonna taste good. I think it's crazy how much dye has already come out of this. Oh, I almost forgot my secret ingredients. It just wouldn't be a galactic drink if I didn't have galactic swirls in there. So we're gonna toss in just a little bit of my favorite luster dust. A little goes a long way, even in an infusion. So let's throw the lid on, give it a little shake. You can already see all the food dye coming off of these cubes. It's kind of scary because this is like solid. I cannot see through this at all. Why did they put so much food dye in this candy? I mean, it's overkill at this point. I am an impatient guy, so you guys already know about my quick liquor infusions where I just toss these in the dishwasher. That's what we're doing today. Now, if you're not in a rush like me, you have time, you know you're doing this next week, let these soak for 72 hours. It's gonna be perfect. You're probably not gonna have any candy left. These are kind of weak, almost completely dissolve, and they turn completely white, which you'll see after the infusion's done. Now, if you're not making an alcoholic drink, guys, this is easy. This is easy. I'm not doing it because I'm an alcoholic, but if you wanted to make a galactic syrup instead of a galactic vodka, you would follow the same steps that I did. Instead of covering your candy in vodka, cover it in water, and add about a 1/4 cup of sugar for this amount of liquid. You can adjust that, use more or less sugar depending on how sweet you like your drinks, but that's how you'd make galactic syrup, and then you'd still be able to make this Mario cocktail into a mocktail. So without any more time wasting, let's toss this in the dishwasher. There we go. Toss that on the normal cycle for an hour, and we're good to go. All right, guys, my Galaxy vodka is fresh out the dishwasher, and it is quite literally hot. And I'm not gonna wait hours for this to cool down. So I wanna give it a try, and to my best judgment, I have avoided taking a hot shot, so therefore we are going to just cool it down a little bit. Watch, you're gonna see the steam go up from this thing. Oops. Hey, look at that, guys. I am always making a mess, and I made the executive decision to, you know, kind of clean up and make this place a little more classy, and there is no mess right now, even though I definitely spilled a little bit of that. We're living in the future. I'm excited. And that calls for a shot. I think this is the first time you guys have ever seen my cobbler, but this is my favorite shaker that I own. I just love cobblers. They always get stuck, so. And there we have it, a chilled galactic shot. Let's see if it's any good. Oh yeah, that's good. Cheapest vodka I could find, Las Vegas Booze Brothers. I mean, come on, that doesn't sound good at all. But you know what it was? It was delicious in an infusion. I probably wouldn't drink it on its own, but in an infusion, oh, that is good. Let's make this drink. Okay, so if we're gonna make the Mario Galaxy, I want the flavors refreshing. I want them fun, I want them exciting. I almost dropped that, but I didn't because I'm too good. So here is what you're gonna need to make, let's just call it Super Mario's Galaxy. I think that's a good cocktail name, Super Mario's Galaxy. It's really just a classy vodka highball, but Super Mario's Galaxy. Here's what you're gonna need. Obviously, your delicious Galactic vodka, maraschino liqueur, club soda, and a fresh, ripe grapefruit. So let's first start off with 1.5 ounces of our Galactic vodka. That's gonna give it the nice dark shimmery color. It's really gonna feel like a galaxy. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be delicious. Next, we'll do 1 ounce of maraschino liqueur. People hate on this all the time, and I don't know why. It has a nice dry cherry flavor to it. I don't get what there is to hate about it. Now this is the tricky part. We are going to grab a fresh, nice ounce of grapefruit juice. Now, obviously you don't have to use the fresh stuff, but you know, I'm keeping it classy here in Sin City, and that's what we're doing. We just gotta squeeze that. And yes, I want a whole ounce, because the vodka is very sweet with the infusion. We are also using that maraschino liqueur, which is also a little bit sweeter. 1 ounce of fresh grapefruit juice. Easy. This vodka is very much still hot. So instead of just using 1 large cube today, I'm gonna crack 2 into here. Check this out, guys. So this is my own personal handmade ice, and if you saw my video on all that, you know how I do it. And it's cracking way easier than those giant cubes I normally use. So I think, well, yeah, there we go, look at that. I think that's the move from now on, using my own ice instead of using the ice tray ice. All right, I've been talking a lot. Let's shake this up. Let's grab a nice highball glass, fill it with ice. Now we pour. Look at that beautiful like navy blue color. And right on top is the perfect amount of space for a little bit of club soda. Let's give this a good stir. Obviously, as much as we all love club soda, let's make sure it's mixed in nicely. Let's drop in a cherry. And that, my friends, is Mario's Galaxy. That, I think, looks beautiful, at the very least. Cheers to Super Mario. I really wish we'd get a 3rd installment and make this an amazing trilogy, but we still haven't, so. Oh, that is really good. If I were to describe this, I'd probably copy the warheads and say this is like a cosmic punch. It's super refreshing. I thought it might be overly sweet, but I think using a full ounce of fresh grapefruit juice really balances a lot better than I thought. The club soda is nice and refreshing. You have that galactic punch in there and it's just delicious. The maraschino doesn't do as much as I thought it would, but I think the maraschino is the liquor you want in here. I think triple sec would have been just a little bit too sweet, whereas this has the right amount of dryness and not quite bitterness, but it just adds a perfect touch of cherry flavor in here. So there it is, that is Mario's Galaxy. It's as simple as that. I made this in 1 day despite having a brand new infusion, so if you need tips on the dishwasher infusion, let me know, I'll link you the video. Other than that, guys, this Galactic Warheads vodka is gonna be in a lot more videos. Look for the Galactic syrup and the Galactic vodka. That's what this is gonna be referred to from here on out. This is your base video on making that syrup or infusion. As always, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite Mario game is. I love Sunshine. It will always be the greatest. Leave a like, share it with your best friend, share it with me if you have to, and don't forget to subscribe.